Shalom everyone, today we'll be exploring the 6 Begad Kefat letters.
Shalom Levana, what does Begad Kefat refer to?
Hello girls, let me answer to this. The name Begad Kefat refers to a group of 6 specific Hebrew letters, the Bet, the Gimel, the Dalet, the Kaf, the Peh, and the Taf. So, what makes these letters so special?
Well, they have a unique feature. Each of them has 2 possible pronunciations. These 6 letters in the past were pronounced differently depending on the context, and this distinction still applies to some of them today.
Okay, and how do we differentiate their pronunciations?
In order to differentiate their pronunciations, a dot called dagesh is either added or not added inside the letters. This system, which uses small signs to clarify pronunciation, is part of what we call diacritical writing.
So, you mentioned 6 letters? Does that mean they all still have double pronunciations?
Actually no. I said 6 letters in the past because today, only 3 of these 6 letters still have double pronunciations. The others have lost this distinction over time. Now the 3 remaining letters are the Bet, the Kaf, and the Peh. In linguistic terms, these letters can be either plosive, blocking the airflow, or fricative, letting the air flow freely.
Could you give us an example?
Sure. For example, when we pronounce Bet as a B sound, we momentarily block the airflow by pressing our lips together. But when we pronounce Vet as a V sound, we allow the air to pass through. Similarly, with Peh, we hold back the air with our lips for the P sound, but for Fe, the air is allowed to flow freely.
So, a dagesh helps distinguish between these plosive and fricative sounds, right?
Exactly. We add a dagesh inside the letters to indicate that they are occlusive. This allows us not to confuse them. As you may know now, a dagesh is the name of this little dot.
I see. Can we get a quick overview of these letters again?
Yes, of course. Here is a visual guide to the Begad Kefat letters in the alphabet. Be, Ga, De, Ke, Fa, Te. Begad Kefat.
Originally, there were 6 letters, but now only 3 remain in modern usage. Let Doran show them to us and pronounce them for us. Doran, will you show them to us?
Of course, the Bet becomes Vet, the Kaf becomes Chaf, and the Peh becomes Fe.
But wait, what about the letter Shin? Doesn't it also have a double pronunciation? Good point. Yes, there's one more letter with double pronunciation that often gets overlooked. This letter is Shin, which can also be pronounced as Sin.
Is one pronunciation more common than the other?
Yes, I deliberately said that the letter Shin becomes Sin, because it's relatively rare to see it as Sin. In most cases, it appears as Shin.
That makes sense. So, when reading texts without diacritical marks, we can assume that it's probably pronounced Shin, am I right?
Exactly. Over time you'll learn to recognize the words where Shin should be pronounced as Sin.
Now, what about the Sofit letters? I've heard they also have special forms.
Yes, let's move on to the Sofit letters. These are 5 letters that take a different form when they appear at the end of a word. They're known as final letters or Sofit letters. In fact, the word Sofit means final in Hebrew.
The 5 Sofit letters are Kaf, Mem, Nun, Peh, and Sadi. When these letters are at the end of a word, they are always written as Kaf Sofit, Mem Sofit, Nun Sofit, Peh Sofit, and Sadi Sofit.
And do their pronunciations change when they're in their Sofit form?
Well, only 2 letters change. Remember that, at the end of a word, Kaf is always pronounced as Chaf, and Peh is always pronounced as Fe.
That's good to know.
Well, that's it for today.
Thanks for the lesson, Levana. That was really informative.
And don't forget, if you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up to encourage more content like this.
And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.